Welcome back, everyone. I'm on my buddy's KLX 300. We'll do a little review of it here. Put about probably 5 miles on it off-road, so about a couple miles on it off-road so far, if that. But I've ridden it a little bit before too. So these bikes, I rode on the road before. This is a dirt bike with headlight, basically, you know, and turn signals for all intents and purposes. So this is the natural environment for it, off-road trail riding. And I must say, so far so good. The only mod that he's done to it, 2 mods actually, bar risers. We're a little bit taller, both of us, so that's nice. Geared it down, so I don't know, 1 tooth, 2 tooth, I think 1 tooth in the front, which gives you quite a big gear ratio. Because, you know, I'm 200 plus pounds, he is. When you weigh that much, it definitely helps out a lot. This thing doesn't make a ton of power, of course, so you get a lot snappier throttle. And you don't really need the top end because the motor doesn't have the power for it really anyway. The handling is really good. I had a YZ426. That was the last dirt bike I had. It was on the channel many years ago now, probably 7, 8 years ago. And I think it was a lot of fun. This, I would say, I mean, it's not as powerful, but for this kind of riding, it's plenty powerful enough. And I mean, I wouldn't say the suspension feels really that much different. Technology's gotten better over the years. This thing's got inverted front end, got quite a bit of travel. I hit a big ass rock earlier off camera and it just soaked it right up. So, once again, what else can you ask for? The riding position is what you would expect for a dirt bike. Feels good. I haven't ridden a dirt bike off-road in probably 7, 8 years since I had that one, so we're taking it easy until we get used to this thing. Although it's a pretty inviting bike to ride off-road, I would say. I don't feel uncomfortable on it by any means. Just, you know, big rocks and stuff, I'm not quite sure if I'll get a little bit of bar whip and whatnot, so I'm just kind of trying to learn that, how this bike handles that kind of stuff. But, yeah, so if I'm riding like a little girl, that's why. We also just got here, so I don't really want to eat it, you know, freaking riding instantaneously on somebody else's bike, you know. Front brakes are very powerful, so you just got to be a little gentle. You don't want to just grab a handful of front brake. Always want to throttle up over those. That's the only thing that with this power level, I like when you have something real powerful because you can just kind of pick the front tire up so it has no chance of digging into those down, you know, ditches. But as long as you ride this thing smart, it's perfectly safe. You just got to think about it. And I think gearing it down is not a bad idea for that reason too. You can cruise around in second gear, you know, 20, 30 miles an hour and still have a little bit of a goose hit, pull up on the bars, and you can get stuff over. Now, if it was a real big rock, you know, it might not be enough, but you gotta ride accordingly, you know your machine, I guess. I don't know, I'm impressed. Solid as heck bike. Good suspension, good riding characteristics, just exactly what you would expect out of a dirt bike, you know? We're on the real trails here, boys. This thing is perfect for this kind of riding. Absolutely perfect. Power, just the feel, it's light. I mean, it's a steel frame, so if you're smashing off some rocks, Worst case scenario, you can frickin' do some pulling and cutting and welding and things like that. You're not totally screwed, you know. Whereas aluminum's a little harder to fix, you know, that kind of thing, right? So it's a bargain. You gotta be careful if you start getting pointed off the trail. It's better to stop and regroup, even if you dump the bike in the process. Better than getting off in the ditch and having to climb out. That sucks. Oh, sorry, Dave's bike. It's gonna be smacking some rocks. There ain't much I can do about it. See how the old KLX handles a little higher speeds off-road. Get about 50. Nothing too awful crazy. See what I mean? Oh, that's steep. Alright folks, now that we've gotten the old KLX into the more nitty-gritty stuff, I didn't want to film this talking when I was going up that hill climb because that was just gnarly with the amount of tread on this tire especially. My review of this thing, super capable off-road machine, but if you want to do this kind of stuff, you kind of got to put real knobbies on it and they got to be somewhat fresh or you're going to be slip-sliding around a little bit unless you are just a dumb talented rider. Which I am not. But this is a whole lot of fun. I can't understate that enough. Alright guys, this is our drive back into camp here. We are wrapping her up for the day, for the weekend. So, as always, thanks for watching. God bless America, and I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.